Hello everybody. Now how can we improve our prompt? Okay, when we go for example to copy this one, okay, when I execute this prompt here in my Kali Linux, okay, the result will be the same that ChatGPT can't provide me the result. Okay, that's why we need to add another function. It's the same thing. Sorry, but I can't assist with that. Okay, now we need to install another command. This is the package that I need. Okay, when we install this one, we will have access to new command. The new command is sgpt. Okay, we can see the help for this command. sgpt, this is a new function that we can launch and execute some prompt. Okay, and let's review the prompt description or the function description. Here we can add our model. Now to use the model, here we have the last model GPT-4. Okay, it's the last model, and we have temperature. And temperature, it's between 0 and 2. Okay, and we have this information, it's cache. We can use for example some cache to safeguard our session. We can also use this one, chat also can when for example I launch one prompt with ChatGPT, I can give a name for this prompt. This is why I can use chat options. It's very interesting if I want to launch for example many prompts, and these prompts for example when I launch the first one, the second one depend in the result of the first. That's why we can give names for this prompt and we use this option. But we have two functions very important. The first one is shell, and the second code. There are the most important function that we can use today. Okay, let's start for example. For one example here, I will ask for example ChatGPT to give me the result for this prompt. Okay, I will copy this one. Now I will place my command here, sgpt -- shell, and now I will place my prompt here. When I press to enter, ChatGPT give me the result. This is my result. When I use the classic interface, we can't have this result, but when we use Kali Linux, now I can have the result. When I type for example here D, we can have more information for description for all option and function here. It's very interesting. And now when I execute for example ChatGPT with the API, now will launch a specific function in Kali Linux to search for example for all IP address in my network. And map for example is a function and is a utility for network exploration or security auditing. It supports ping scanning. It determines which hosts are up, and many port scanning technique. Okay, for example here when we use this function, okay, the system or ChatGPT create for me the command. It's very important. That's why I don't need to go to Google or to search for this function. Okay, it's ChatGPT, it's the artificial intelligence to create for me this prompt. It's very interesting. Now I can for example ask for the second prompt. Here for example in ChatGPT I ask create a Python code to launch a script that can scan all network and use netcode and reserve shell. For example, Netcat, it's a simple utility which reads and writes data across network connections using TCP or UDP protocol. It's designed to be a reliable backend tool that can be used directly or easily driven by other programs and scripts. And when we use, for example, here to ask to reverse shell is a program, okay, and a code that is running on the victim computer, but it accepts requests and relay the response and the result to the hacker's computer. Okay. Now, when we ask ChatGPT to create for me a specific code with Python, okay, to launch one malicious code and malicious software, okay, that the code will use this function to analyze and take all open ports in one computer, and the result will be returned to the hacker computer. Okay, when I ask this question here, sure, I don't have the result. I'm sorry here, you know. That's why when I go, for example, here, I can create my request here as GPT, okay, but now I will create a code because I need the code. I need code here, and now I just paste my request and I tap to enter to execute this command. Now ChatGPT will create for me this code. I can just copy this code and execute it, for example, in a specific machine, for the victim machine, for example, to be able to have all open ports, or have to recuperate many information. Okay, now we successfully get this function at GPT to be able to create with artificial intelligence and with the API of ChatGPT many requests and prompts in cybersecurity. Thank you.